In this video, I'm going to show you my book haul from Amazon. Check this out. Welcome to my library series. My library series in my home library. One of the places I just love to be for all my subscribers. Anyone who's been to my channel before, it's just my most favorite place in my home. I turned one of my walk-in closets into the library. Luckily, my walk-in closet also has a window, so I was able to have that sun come in. You are light and love, just remember that. And for any of you that are new here, I post videos on book summaries, mindset books, spirituality books, personal growth, esoteric, and anything that helps grow your mind and your mind, body, and soul to help increase your inner peace, joyful life, and increase your vibration. So this book haul is more on, there's some that are spirituality, there are a couple that have to do with productivity, and it really resonates. Anything when it comes to like books, I get books that really resonate with me, that make me feel better, and then anything that I truly feel really help me, I can share with everyone on my channel. The first book on my book haul is a book that was recommended by one of the bigger YouTubers on productivity, Abdaal, and it's called Steal Like an Artist. So far, well, I finished reading this book. Amazing. It's easy read. This book is really on not so much as a content creator or as anyone creating anything, whether it be a book, whether it be even art, not so much plagiarize, but see how that person's done the thing and see how you can tailor it and spin it around to give your own flair, your own personal flair. I found that very interesting, and I use that with specific even YouTube videos that I find interesting. For example, the top books that you must read on planet Earth, for example. I found that I can use the top books you can read for your mindset, things like that. And it's so far, well, reading this is a really good book. I think the biggest idea I got in here is, and I know I usually share videos on the 5 best ideas on my other videos when it comes to books. Well, I think it'd be cool if what if I've read the book, share a quick idea. And the one here is write the book you want to read. I am writing a book, and I've been a bit behind on it because I've just been YouTube. But it is a book that will be coming out hopefully later this year or next year. It is a book that I'm writing that I would like to read. Just things that I've learned, how to grow myself as my personal growth. And it's just, Steal Like an Artist. And if you haven't yet, please like, subscribe, and turn on notifications. Liking, subscribing, and turning on notifications really helps with my videos getting out to those people who need it, to brighten their mind, to brighten their life, and brighten the world, and live in light and love, to help increase the collective consciousness of the world. Subscribe now. The next book is Pleiadian, Principles for Living. So this book is more about, for all those who believe in, I guess, esoteric starseeds. A starseed is a being that you believe that you are part of an essence of a star of light. And I came across an idea of starseed when I was in Jordan, in the airport in Amman, and there was a book. Actually, I have the book around here somewhere. I'll do a 5 best ideas on this one too. It was by Rebecca Campbell, Letters to a Starseed, and it was in Jordan. I didn't pick it up in Jordan because the price in Jordan is like US dollars, and it was almost double the price that I get it in Canada. So luckily I was able to come across that book, and it was random how I came across it in the airport before I left Amman, Jordan last year. It was amazing. I opened the book quickly, read a few words, and I realized that I am a starseed. And after doing some energy clearing and just energy testing, I believe I'm from the Pleiadian starseeds. They more focus on like light, they're light beings, and I thought this was an interesting book to read. I haven't finished reading it. That's the thing with books. It's like that quote that when you have a book collection, it's kind of like a wine collection. It's like you're taking a book and reading it as you need it as you go in your life. During this time, I really looked into Pleiadians, and the essence of them is light beings that genuinely want to help the world. Pleiadian. Might be saying it wrong. The next book is by Elizabeth April. You're Not Dying, You're Just Waking Up. And I came across Elizabeth April's information because, for one, I am part of the app Gaia, videos on personal growth, spirituality, and I typed in Lightworker Starseed. If you want to watch my video on what a Lightworker is, click above here. And Elizabeth April's interview came up, and I completely resonated with it just because she talks about being a light worker, a starseed. I was able to really finish this book. I just got it last week. I finished it probably in a couple days, and I will do my 5 best ideas on it. Amazing book, a big eye-opener. Like Elizabeth says, when you read anything, whether it even be her book or her material, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Like, take it with a grain of salt. And for me, it personally resonated with me a lot. So I will be creating that 5 best ideas on this. So stay tuned. The next book is called The Lost Continent of Mu. The Lost Continent of Mu is basically, they also call it Lumeria. This story is written by James Churchill. He was an Englishman who ended up moving to America, but became like a British soldier during that time. I think it was like the 1800s. And he had to go and be a soldier in India. And he came across one of the old high priests in India, and it was a really ancient tablet, and the ancient tablets were called the Nakal tablets, written over 15,000 years ago. They say that the area on the Pacific, from Hawaii all the way down to the Easter Island, Fiji, and all those French Polynesian countries, it used to be one continent, and the continent of Mu. And let's see if I can get that photo on here, what they believe the continent looked like. As I film this, tomorrow is April 8th, and that is the day they say there's the eclipse and solar flares, so I can see the energy with my Wi-Fi, my doggy, so keep in mind of that. So here is, they say, where Mu is. So they say that here's Mu, and here's Australia, South America, North America, Asia. There's just a lot of, they're saying they can't see any remnants of it. It's because it was so long ago. They're saying a lot of the tablets, with the Egyptian Book of the Dead, different tablets written thousands of years ago, reference a continent of Mu. Some call it Lumeria. And I found it interesting. Like for again, take it with a grain of salt. For me, it resonated. I feel like I have an energetic connection to Mu. The Lost Continent of Mu. Already such an amazing book. And the last book that I got on this haul is by the YouTuber I mentioned, Feel Good Productivity by Ali Abdaal. So far, amazing book. Really learned a lot so far on productivity. He's already helped me out with one of the systems he uses. He calls it a rainbow calendar. See, rainbow. And you can use it in different calendar programs. I use mine in Google Calendars, where I schedule things based on, if it's like YouTube work, it's red. Like I have a little block and it's red. If it's scripting, it's in blue. If it's studying training that I need to learn, it's in yellow. Having these rainbow calendars, as they call it, really helps you open your eyes as to like what you're focusing on that moment, rather than just blocks of white squares in your calendar. This is already a good book. I highly recommend it. So thank you for watching my book haul. See you in the next video.